Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we'll be taking a look at the new Tyranid Combat Patrol. It was great to see the Warhammer community article showing us the new Combat Patrol for the Tyranid, so I thought it'd be fun to break it down, have a look at the contents, work out the prices and everything, and just see exactly what we're going to get. There's another article that showed us the new codex that's coming soon as well. And I've been looking into getting some Tyranids for my Space Wolves to take on. So really happy to see them getting some attention. So this is definitely something I'm interested in, and I thought it'd be good to take a look at it together. Recently we saw 5 other new combat patrols. The Tau Empire's already released, and I've got my eye on the Gene Stealer Cult. But in this video we're going to focus on the Tyranid. So let's get started taking a look at just what's included in this box set. The first model is the Hive Tyrant, and this is going to be the leader for this combat patrol. And you've got some different options here about how you can put it together. You can have the Hive Tyrant, it can be a winged Hive Tyrant, or you can build it as the Swarm Lord. I was really happy to see that this is the leader they've included in the Combat Patrol set, and so I think this is a really good one to go with. So here's the Hive Tyrant, and you can also make him as the Winged Hive Tyrant, and I think this looks really cool, a great option, and yeah, I think this would be a really good piece to have on the battlefield. But then there's also the Swarm Lord, so you can build him as a Swarm Lord as well, and there's going to be quite a big difference in the points values depending on which ones you choose. Here's the datasheet for the Hive Tyrant, and it's going to start 155 points. Now, if you add those monstrous scything talons, that's going to take it up to an extra 10 points. And then if you go for a different weapon, so if you come away from melee and go for one of the more ranged weapons, then that's going to have an effect on the points value too. With the Swarm Lord, those points jump right up to 240, so a big increase, and that's going to take up almost half your points for a 500 point combat patrol. But it looks like we've only got melee options for this particular unit though, so depending on whether you want to go with something with range or just go all in melee, then it's up to you which one you go with. I'm really tempted by this though, but I don't know how it would work with the other models that are included in the set. So let's have a look at those other models, and there's going to be 3 Tyranid warriors included here. I've been looking at the Tyranids for a while now, and I wasn't drawn to these Tyranid warriors before, but I think combining them with the Hive Tyrant, I think it's a really good choice. And you've got some different options for the weapons. You can have a mix of melee and range, or just go all in melee or all in range, so you've got some nice choices there. Points per model is going to start at 17 and potentially go up to 21 points each. You've also got some options to change the Devourer with one weapon from the basic bioweapons or melee bioweapons list, so that's going to affect the points as well. Now we're on to the Swarm. So these are going to be the troops of the Combat Patrol, and there's going to be 36 of these altogether, and these are the Termagants, which also come with some Ripper Swarms, which we'll see in a second. So these are going to come with range weapons, and I was looking at the Hormagons before because I wanted something that was more melee focused, but it'd be interesting to play the Tyranids with these range weapons in mind. So you're going to get 36 altogether. That's 3 sets of the 12 models, and if we take a look at the datasheet, it shows us that these really are range focused. So if you're looking for something that's more in your face and melee, then this Combat Patrol isn't going to be for you, I don't think. With 36 models included, you can build units from 10 to 30 in each. Now, if you're playing just power ratings, this is going to maybe be a little bit of a downside. So you could go maybe 18 in each, and that's going to take your power rating for each unit to 6. But you're going to be too short of what you could potentially have for that power rating in each unit. So there's a little bit of a downside there in how you'd split those 36. But if you play into points, then they're going to be a straight up 5 points each. And if you'd like to add the Devourer, that's going to be an extra 2 points. So you've got between 5 and 7 points per model here. And yeah, you're going to have 36 altogether. How you split that up, I'm not sure what the best way would be. But if you've got some ideas, let me know in the comments section below. Because there's 3 packs of those Termagants, you're also going to get 3 Ripper Swarms. I really like these models. I think they're really fun. And they're a mix of melee and ranged attacks. You can see here they've got the Spine Maws if you wanted to add 3 points to include that. But otherwise they're going to be 12 each. So quite a lot per model. And you've got 3. So that's going to be 36 or 45 points, depending whether or not you give them those Spine Maws. But if you go straight up with those claws and teeth, they're going to be full on melee then. But I think these are fun to add into the combat patrol and bump those points up a little bit too. Let's have a look at the point values then. So I've worked it out and it's going to be between 422 to 590 points, depending on the models you go with, which ones you build, and whatever weapons you choose to give them. So first of all, the Hive Tyrant is going to be anything from 155 up to 240. So if you build him as the Swarm Lord, you're certainly going to get that 240 points straight away. And then it's just choosing whether or not to give the extra weapons to the other models. But all up, you're definitely going to get a nice 500 point combat patrol. But I'm not sure if this is what I would choose if I could go from scratch and look through all the models available. I don't know about you. What would you do for 500 points? I'd love to hear what you think in the comments below. But now we've seen the points, let's have a look at the prices. As a combat patrol, we would have seen this price at £85, but now all the price increases have come into effect. The combat patrols have gone up to 90, and I must say, it doesn't feel good. These price increases have really changed things. So going up to 90 now, we're creeping up to that £100 mark for a combat patrol. It's only 500 points. And once you start putting on those individually priced models to add some variation to your army, the price is quickly going to get quite expensive now. I was also pricing up a Catachan army, and the price increase has changed that quite dramatically, and I thought I would do another video separately later on just to talk about the prices a bit more, because there's a lot to go through, and I didn't think it would be quite so annoying with the price increases, but it really is. But getting back to the Tyranids, let's take a look at how much they would be if you were to buy them on their own. So this Tyranid's Hive Tyrant is £36, and that includes the option to build with wings or as the Swarm Lord. Then there's the Tyranid Warriors, a set of 3, priced at £35, and I'll be breaking down what you usually expect to get as a discount on top of these prices in a second. Then there's the Tyranid's Termagant Broods, and these are £21 per pack, and they're also going to give you the Ripper Swarm with each. So with 3 of the Termagant Broods, this is going to bring the total to £134. Now you can usually get up to 20% at your friendly local game store or some online retailers. So if you were to pick these up individually, you're looking at £107 as your kind of best price, unless you can find some better deals. Comparing that to the Combat Patrol at £90, it's much better value. All the prices have gone up for the individual sets and the Combat Patrol though, but you are still going to save if you like the look of the contents. And then comparing the two, it just shows you how much you save, which is anything between £34 and £45 if you pick up the Combat Patrol. But I think this is the starting point. Once you've got that Combat Patrol, you're going to want to add some more units, maybe bulk it up to 1,000 points. And so I'd love to know what you would add to this. I'm thinking about getting this plus the Start Collecting set for more value for money by getting those sets combined. I've also got some more of the Gene Stealers coming with the Imperium collection as one of the bonus items. So so that's where I'm going, in that direction. But I'd love to know what you would add to it. Would you pop some Venom Thropes in there? Would you go for more melee focused Hormagant Broods? And what about some big ones like the Tyrant Effects and the Malceptor? Would those make it into your army? Let me know what you think would be a good combination with the models that are included in the Combat Patrol. I'd love to hear your thoughts. There we go, that's everything that's included in the Tyranid Combat Patrol. We've gone through the points, broken that down, and the prices as well. When the price increases were announced not that long ago, I expected a price increase for sure, and I thought just, 10% here, 5%, maybe 20% on some of the others. It's not going to make a huge difference, but seeing it now, seeing all the changes and looking through the Games Workshop website today, taking a look at some of the online retailers and seeing those prices creep up, just doesn't feel cool. Especially with the Catachan army I've been looking at, all the main characters have gone up by 20%, which is a huge increase really for a small model. Going from £10 to 12 makes a difference, and again, I'll do a video on that though, where I break down the army that was priced at previously compared to the army which is priced at today with these new increases, and then we can get a good idea of just how much it costs to put an army together of up to maybe 2,500 points, and what difference this price increase is going to make to that for the future. But I hope you enjoyed this video, gave you a good idea of what's coming, and yeah, I can't wait to hear what you think about it in the comment section below. Is this something you're interested in picking up for your collection? Is it a nice choice that they've put together for that 500 point value? Do you think it's good value for money still at that price increase at 90? Or are you looking at some other suppliers, maybe for some alternative models? Either way, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks so much for watching. Please like if you like it, subscribe for more videos like this, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to join me next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'd like to say a huge thank you to my Patreon supporters who make these daily videos possible, and if you're interested in joining the community, it'd be awesome to see you there, and I'll put a link for that in the description down below.